Well, what's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and we're going to be starting a brand new Hearthstone series over the next couple of weeks. A lot of you guys have been asking what's been going on my main channel, why haven't I been uploading videos, etc., etc., and there was a lot of reasons for it, and I may go into a little bit of detail here in a bit, but we've just unlocked all of the Plague Quarter wings, as you guys can see here. Veritrix, somebody who I was playing with today. I don't know if he's actually on my friends list still. Where is he? Yeah, Veritrix right here. He hooked us up with the purchase because we did. I think we were playing against subs and viewers, and my deck went. I think it was like 12-2 or 13-2, something like. No, 13-3. 13-3. So not too bad for somebody who's kind of a newbie to Hearthstone. Now, I haven't played any of these yet. I am just going to basically be using my standard go-to Hunter deck, which will most likely suck balls against this. My Hunter deck is, I don't know, it's fairly decent. I kind of enjoy it. It gets the job done. But this PvE stuff is a little different. It's, at least from what I understand, it's a completely different game experience. And my little draw here is kind of shitty. I do have the ability to basically pull something that I want out of my deck, like this, but unfortunately, as you guys can see here, it does require me to kind of sacrifice, so I lose another tracking. I'm going to take the Buzzard, even though the Buzzard's probably not the best choice. My goal with the Buzzard is hopefully to be able to draw. If I can get a couple cards out, then I might be in a good shape to get some more cards with it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyways, what we were talking about with the whole start of your turn, game +1/1. Okay. Well, the problem with this guy is is he stealth? Yeah, he's stealth. Looked like he was stealth. I couldn't tell if he was just like a cloud or if he was actually stealth. Yeah, stealth at the start of your turn. So he's stealth. That's gonna suck. I was able to get my draw with this. We're gonna go ahead and do our little shot here. Do a little bit of damage. If he uses this, he's probably gonna take this guy out. This guy's gonna be a 3/3 at the end of this button press. He's gonna be pretty nasty. And if this guy doesn't, yeah, that's exactly what I expected him to do. I was about to say, if he doesn't fight, I'm going to be a little surprised. So we're going to take that out. And then my option here is I can take this guy out. At the start of your turn, restore this minion to full health. So basically this guy right here is good at more or less staying alive forever. I don't like the sound of that. The issue is if I use this, it gets rid of one of my cards for later on. Maybe he uses some bigger creatures. If I use this here, then I kind of open for that free one attack. But I'm not too worried about him doing too much damage to me, at least in the initial hit. So the question is, do I throw out Razorfin Hunter or do I go with the Animal Companion? We're going to try the Animal Companion. Our hopes here are to either get, I think it's Huffer, so that we can take this guy out in one shot, or the 4/4 tank. Which means we'll probably get the bird. Oh, we got Hover! We got Hover! Holy shit! Wow, I'm blown away! That's amazing! I don't think I've ever gotten Huffer like that when I name it. Oh, really? Really? Summon a 3/1 Nerubian. God dang, that is fucking ridiculous! I mean, it's easy to kill because it only does 3 damage, but god dang! Or it only has 1 health, but it's still 3 damage for 2 spells. That's a pretty good ratio there. Fuck. So if I put that back in his inventory, that'd make it what? Yeah, and I don't want to do that quite. Well, I guess actually I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that combo. This combo right here basically allows me to, as soon as he attacks with this, it's going to be moved to his hand. It's going to cost what, 2 more? Yeah, and then my little durability here will go back up too. So this, instead of becoming a 3 3 attack twice becomes a 3 attack 3 times, which is 9 instead of 6, which is pretty good. Pretty good. So hopefully he'll attack.
What we do.
And I don't like that. So that's going to get picked up and put back. He won't be able to touch it. And then I'm going to use this. Whoops. I'm going to use this to get rid of that. He's gone. That also does 2 damage to him, which is kind of nice. And then here I've kind of got to make a choice. I think we're going to go with this. It gives us a decent number of monsters out front. Sorry, game. I'm currently I'm working, bro. I'm working, bro. I wonder if is there a way to go like invisible? Turn a random friendly minion. Return a random friendly minion to your hand. Oh shit. Not good. Not good. All right, so this isn't a beast. It kind of sucks because since he's not a beast, it doesn't count for this right here. Makes it to where this doesn't do a 5 instead of a 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy out. That way he stays alive. Not a bad trade there. We'll go ahead and hit here. That leaves me 3 left. I can get rid of this. You know what? I think I am gonna go ahead and get rid of it. We'll save this for the next one. And I think because there was no friendly minions out here, I don't think he can pull from his discard pile with that. And then I'm going to save here because we want to refresh it and get 1 more attack out of it. Minions with battle cry cost 2 more. I wonder if that happens for both sides or if it's just one side. So 4 damage to an enemy. Splendid. Splendid. Exactly what I was hoping would happen. Kind of a sticky situation here. Because both of these guys are going to be able to attack next turn. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Well, I mean, do either of these guys really... I mean, this one's the one that's going to be more of a threat because he does 3 damage. This one only does 1. Obviously, this guy has more hit points. But I think killing this guy is probably the smarter move. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll shoot this. Again, holding off on this till he attacks. Once he attacks, that'll go back into his hand. It'll be a 3 mana cost summon. There we go. Plus it refreshes this. And there we are.
You love my new recipe.
I don't know why he would do that. That doesn't seem all that smart, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of you right off the bat. We're going to summon you. Go ahead and cast that. We're going to go ahead and kill you. Get you off the floor. Why did that get put into play? So the Death Lord, that's interesting. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm actually kind of happy with that. I've just never seen... And that's kind of the weird thing about playing this mode is you bump into a lot of... Your opponent puts a minion from their deck into the battlefield. That is a weird character. You're learning a whole new game, basically, with these. All these cards are completely different than what we're used to. So let's go ahead and end the turn. See what we end up with. Thankfully, he's got a lot of really small minions. Thankfully, that's his last Shadow Bolt, and he technically gave me that character for free, so I guess I can't bitch too much. Although we're about to be in some serious shit here. Which one is hurting me with that? Not that one. Is it you? No, which one is... Oh, yeah, it's him. That's that one right there. So the question is, who do I take out first? Who do I take out first? All these guys do almost no damage, so most of them aren't really a threat. I want to stay away from killing this one for now because he's just going to summon 2 more. We're going to go ahead and take you down to 1. I'm going to have him take this out, so less damage can get here. And now I can kill this guy or this guy. This one's going to make it harder for me. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I've got the point. I might as well get him out. There we go. So the question is here, do I go for the kill? Or do I go for the save with these guys? I think we just go for the kill at this point. At this point, 2 more turns I win, regardless of what he does. As long as he doesn't do anything like crazy, we ought to be okay. Okay, get off the screen. Now what's the card we're getting? Let's charge. He still hasn't blocked me. Easy, easy. I was actually expecting this to be just a little bit hard, but not too shabby. So that's the first boss in the Plague Court. That's the first boss in the Plague Quarter. No, I mean irrelevant. You'll never defeat the Grand Widow. Oh, man. So now we got the Haunted Creepers. Nice. And I believe we get 2 cards for every single one of these that we knock out. I don't know what's in the big loot chest here. I guess that's the final boss. Oh, yeah. It shows you the cards you get. So you get 2 of the Nerubian Weblords. 2 of these Nerubian eggs are kind of nasty. Stoneclock Gargoyles. Okay, so you can basically see everything that you're going to get. Badass. Outstanding. Outstanding. So we're going to be chewing through these over the next couple of days. See if we can't complete them all. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know how well my deck's going to hold up against these because it's more of a PvP deck, I guess I should say. And these are a little bit more PvE oriented. So I would assume it's apples and oranges, but I could be completely wrong, and my deck may just be fantastic. So. So far, I'm fairly happy with this deck. Some of you guys may be curious where this deck comes from. This deck is basically pretty much a carbon copy of Amaz's deck, or Amrat. I think it's Amaz's deck. He is a Hearthstone streamer on Twitch.tv. I believe he's part of Team Liquid. He's a pretty big deal. So he plays a lot of Hearthstone. Usually streams to somewhere around 10 to 20,000 people when he plays. So he kind of knows his shit. He does play priests primarily, but he's one of those guys who can like regularly pull 12 in arena, 12 wins. So he's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. I'm totally not fanboying. What are we gonna get? All right, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. That gives a nice bonus to all of our other critters. Only problem we're going to run into is if we deploy Stampede, we're going to have some real issues. God dang, that's fucking hateful. Damn! That's kind of obscene. That's kind of obscene. So I can't kill this. If I kill that, it's just going to come back and bite me in the ass. I can summon this. That's probably the best way because we're going to get the most bang for our buck with our little dude here, which is kind of what we're wanting. So we use that, and I don't want to mess with this guy yet. I want to kind of leave this dude alone as long as possible. Man, he got lucky with that shit too. So he's got 2 of those little monsters out now. I definitely don't want to deal with the 4/4s. If I oh shit, now I can attack. Now we're boned. Now we're boned. So the question is, if I summon this guy, are we going to kill this and end up with another 4/4? Or are we going to kill this and be perfectly fine? It kind of depends. It's a 50-50 shot. One's good, one's bad. I could always skip it and go with something else. I can't really play the Houndmaster because this isn't a beast. That's not going to do me any good. Can't kill this because it's just going to give me another 4/4. Could kill that, but then I'm kind of screwing myself there. There are better ways to kind of burn this character. I could always deploy another one of those and then go for a shot, but that doesn't really make sense. I could burn this with a 3. You know, that might... Well, I can't... I don't know which one I'm going to get. So let's go with the Kodo. We got a 50-50 shot of not getting screwed here. Let's see what we end up with. Fucking phenomenal. We're going to use this right here. It's going to knock this down to a 4/1, which means we can wipe that off the board. And now we're in a fairly decent position again. Fairly decent.
Join me.
Death Rattle. The minions next to this. Wait, what? Destroy the minions next to this one as well. Well, fuck. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. So I can give this +2/2. That's going to make this a 5/7. Which unfortunately is still not quite enough to take this guy down. I can burn this and hope I get lucky. I got a 50-50 shot. If I hit this, it kills both. I think that's worth it. If we miss and we fuck up, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn bad. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, that was awesome. Unfortunately, it still triggered the death rattle, so in hindsight, that may not have been the best bet. It may not have been the best bet. Alright, I'll go ahead and summon him. Next round, we'll throw this out. Another reason I'm kind of holding off on this is I really like to wait until we get our secrets for that. That way we can chain, keep that thing alive. That is quite possibly one of the most overpowered champion abilities I think I've ever seen. Fucking ridiculous. Hang on, what's that say? Oh, I do not like that. Do not like that. Alright, so we can either summon this or this. If we go with this one, that's going to make him a 5/2, which is a fairly decent setup. I can kill him with this, which gets rid of him. He's probably going to hit me with it anyway next round, though. Alternatively, let's see, is there a way for me to wipe the whole board? I know if I attack this guy here, that wipes that. I can make you out. That means I can kill you. And then if I summon this, that's going to make you a... still not enough to survive. That's the problem. But what I could do is I could use you to attack, which basically forces him to attack me there next time. And I get the 5 damage. And he's basically going to have to attack me anyway. At least that's my thinking behind it. Oh my god! Why would you do that right before you lose it? You're gonna fucking lose that character anyway. What? Why buff that? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I'm thank you. Alright, so next round I'm going to lose this guy anyway. This dude's pretty black, nasty evil. We definitely don't want him to hang around, because when he dies, when he croaks, he's going to make somebody else badass. Right now there's nobody else here, so we might as well make him croak right now. I am going to hold off on Eaglehorn for another round or so, hoping to get that trap. If you get the trap, it's going to basically make it ridiculous.
The widow embraces me.
Alright, what does this do? Your hero has a +1 attack on your turn. That was sick. I kind of appreciate it, but... I think we can win the game right here. That's 2. That's 2. That's 3. Bullshit! A Brave Nasty boss here. Actually, kind of... You know, it's funny because what was it, a couple days ago before I built this deck, I ran through here with one of my old decks and just got absolutely slaughtered. But this Hunter deck is actually surprisingly durable and seems to be pretty versatile. I will be showing you guys the picture that I got this set up from. In fact, I guess I can go ahead and show you guys the deck now. Again, I do want to go ahead and throw out that this is not Amaz's complete deck. Obviously, this thing has been, what do you call it? I didn't have all the cards, so I kind of had to gimp it a little bit. As you can see, it says 80% complete. I forget some of the extra stuff I threw in here. I'll post the picture, and you can kind of compare. But if you pause the video right here, you'll be able to see all of the different cards here. I may break this deck down a little bit further once I finish it, kind of go over some of the stuff. Again, I am not a Hearthstone guru by any means. This is just, basically me copy and paste in somebody else's deck, having some success with it. And, I like this. I've also got his free-to-play priest deck right here. This is about halfway through his free-to-play priest deck, but this one doesn't work as well for me. I have decent success with this one, but the problem with this one is it requires you... This one seems to be more about the bigger characters later game, and I usually don't seem to make that. Whereas this deck right here has a solid early game and a decent late game. It's got a fuck ton of control. And most times you can handle just about anything except for maybe like a really hardcore aggro Murloc deck or something like that. When you end up with a really bad draw, then they kind of just get hog wild and you just can't catch up. So, but anyways, I wanted to see what you guys think about Hearthstone, see if Hearthstone is something you guys would like to see here. One of the other games that we will be covering on this main channel in the next couple days is going to be a game called Elite Dangerous, where we will be starting our space pirating career. And then if you guys like this, we will continue to grind through the Nax areas. We do have 2 more bosses to kill in the first quarter, and then we'll start on the Plague quarter. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Do you like this? Do you not like this? Do you want to see more? Do you not? Give me your vote with the thumbs up button. If you like it, slap that thumbs up. Leave a comment. Tell me yes, yes, please, or no, no, something else. And we'll go on from there. So anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, slap the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.